All right, Gito, what do you think?
Honestly, I don't see that happening. The color transition into the next mon is kind of sudden.
Yeah, and especially with like how it looks like in the trailer. In the trailer, it looks like it's kind of see-through, like, doesn't it? Like, it kind of looks like it has like camouflage.
It's a chameleon.
Yeah, it's a chameleon, right?
It could blend in.
And
but,
I don't think we're gonna get another chameleon knight.
I mean, using its tail as a shield to represent, like, you know, medieval times.
That'd be pretty cool.
Swords
though.
and shields. That'd be pretty awesome. Maybe he'll have pretty good physical defense, but I don't see him becoming that Black Knight that you see right there.
I don't think.
Because one, that's a huge transition. Usually when starter Pokemon, you know, evolve, they don't really have that much of a sudden change.
What's his name again on the? His name
Sobble?
Sobble? EL or LE?
No.
EL.
It's LE.
Oh, fuck it.
Like Bubble? Sobble? Because he's sobbing.
Oh, Bubble, yeah.
He's sobbing, he's weeping.
Pokemon. That's exactly how he looks like, right?
Yeah.
And I go from that to this.
His eyes turned yellow. One. He. Right. Let's look at the one on the left real fast. Go back. You see how it looks like he's a knight? He has like the helmet and the chest plate.
Yeah.
I would say that would be a nice transition
for the second
evolution. But then from that to that,
it doesn't make sense because he lost that shield.
Because I understand he's turning into a knight.
Yeah.
But then he turns into like this really big, bulky looking. He doesn't even look like a chameleon anymore.
Yeah, he doesn't, and he lost his shield. You would assume like he would have like his whole arm.
He looks like he's supposed to be
turned into a shield.
It looks like he's supposed to be like a horse and knight at the same time, like a black knight riding a horse.
Yeah.
Or dark knight. You know, just I don't know, but I don't see it happening.
I don't.
I mean,
I think it's cool how like the second one has kind of what he's supposed to be looking like, but then you kind of lose all track once you hit the third evolution. It honestly just doesn't look like it's very possible. I think the second one, yeah, with the shield, I think that would be pretty cool. But
like that one's possible.
Yeah.
Highly
but I don't think this one at all.
Yeah, that. And the way it's tilted, you know, I don't know, it doesn't really.
And it looks like it's kind of on like a sheet of paper, like it's like somebody's like doodle.
Go back to his previous evolution. Does he have spikes?
Yeah, he has a little like fur thing.
He doesn't have any spikes on his body. That's one thing I've noticed. There's no spikes on his body. And if you go back up, he has spikes on his body. Like in the second evolution, there's spikes on his tail.
Those are spikes?
And then he has a spike on his nose. Does he have a spike on his nose in the first evolution?
He doesn't even have a nose.
He only has dots.
Yeah.
I don't believe it. All right, let's go to the Score Bunny one.
This is okay. This is gonna be our little reference thing. Score Bunny. Okay, now I'm getting a lot, and I mean a lot of Blaziken, vibes.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Blaziken and Lopunny had a baby, and then this is exactly what came about.
I understand that they feel like, Score Bunny might be a fighting type because of the little bandage on his nose, but that bandage could also represent electricity. Because if you look at the trailer, he's running up something. He's running up a steel wheel, a metal wheel, with ease. Like he's just running up the wheel. Like if you pull that up.
Where's Score Bunny? In the trailer. Hold on. Do they have the trailer stuff? No, they don't.
If you go to a video, you can pull it up, but I wouldn't recommend.
Yeah.
But if you review the trailer, he's running up a wheel, like a metal wheel. Right?
Yeah.
And his feet are attaching to the wheel, and then he jumps off the wheel and lands on the grass, leaving behind fire. But he's running up a wheel, which makes me believe that he has some sort of...
It was a cog, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Makes me believe that he has some sort of magnetism.
He might be. He might be.
So maybe
there's
fire.
There's a lot of those scans here. Oh, look, the shiny plausibilities.
So it's like what? It could be fire electric, fire steel.
I want it to be fire electric. Like I said before. Wait, and that little patch on his nose. Don't you think that kind of looks like something an electric type would have as well? Like, because Pikachu has like the little cheeks, right?
Yeah.
And
I don't know. And fighters have tape on their nose, but I don't.
Yeah,
I don't
right.
I don't really see it like that. It's like a minus sign, so maybe he gives off a negative charge.
But here's the thing, maybe and just maybe, we might be getting like a 3-Z's. Maybe he might start off as like, let's say like maybe like fire electric, and then he kind of maybe goes from fire electric to fire steel.
The transition?
Yeah.
I mean, if you look back at the scan, go back to it. The second one just looks like firefighting.
Yeah, firefighting, and it looks firefighting again.
And then, yeah, it looks like firefighting, but it has a wing on its back.
Oh, yeah.
Which makes me believe that he's, fire flying, because he has clouds. Well, not really clouds,
we haven't even thought of that, right?
Yeah, fire flying, because he looks like a jet. Fire steel, or fire electric, because it could be a conductor. Maybe fire flying with a lightning rod? That would be crazy.
That'd be insane. But that'll leave this thing super vulnerable to like rock type moves.
Well, it doesn't matter. We're just trying to focus on what it could be.
I know, but I just don't want another, like Talonflame.
Talon who?
Talonflame?
I know who you're talking about. We don't talk about him anymore. He's dead.
He's not dead. He's still alive.
He's dead. He's
Why?
buried underground. His Gale Wings were nerfed so bad.
Oh yeah. Don't even. Oh yeah. And goddamn, Gengar doesn't even have levitate anymore. Let's not even talk about that.
All right. So, yeah.
I think this is a no. Completely no.
And I'm just not gonna believe I'm not gonna believe these scans because this is from the same guy who leaked the Gen 8 starters that
they did, yeah.
That don't even make sense. So,
I think this one's kind of just like sucky.
Now, if you go to this one,
okay, I don't know. When you showed me this, I do not know why they would do this. It doesn't look like it would even be that. Okay.
It would grow striped pants.
Does it start with a B? Fun. Okay. What is his starter name again?
Grookey?
Oh, yeah. Is that how you spell it?
Not Gronky, Grookey.
With a U?
No, Grooke. Why?
Ookey. Oh, missed an O.
Groonky. What?
Screw it! Is this how it looks like? Oh, there's an N here. Shit!
It's Grookey. Yeah, there you go.
Shit! My keyboard. Alright, where is he? Damn, they didn't even get him, like, any spotlight. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay. Now from that to this. How?
Because, he has a stick, so I'm assuming he's going to be a sword fighter.
Well, yeah.
Or, maybe another Conkeldurr thing. Conkeldurr, Timber, Girder, and then Conkeldurr. Timber had a big piece of wood that he used to fight with. Girder had, the big steel beam.
With that, you just gave me an idea. What if he starts with a stick, right? Then goes in with his second evolution and it's a stone sword. And then he evolves and it goes into a steel sword. He goes into grass steel.
That would make sense, yeah.
Right?
I could see him becoming more of a knight than Sobble.
Exactly.
Sobble, I could see becoming
a defensive, like a really good defensive.
Either
Pokemon.
A Jester-looking Pokemon, or that would be Scorbunny becoming the Jester-looking Pokemon.
Yeah.
Because it would only make sense. If you look back at the Scorbunny footage, he somewhat looks like a Jester with how he's dressed.
Yeah, no.
Actually, how do Squires dress? Does understand the trend?
It has to be like the three classes of medieval, right? Because they redid the mage and stuff like that in. and what was it? X and Y.
Mage, Ninja, and the tank.
Yeah.
Let's say it's a squire. What does the gesture look like? Yes.
Like a Joker, right?
Yes, gesture. If you look back at the league, he has like the poofy, like shoulder thing, with the fluffy pants. But that's all I get from it.
So, now that we've looked at all of them, right off the bat, what are your predictions on each and every single one of them and their typings? Like for sure, like, what do you think?
Going off of the trailer, I would believe, like, these are my final predictions. Necessarily, they won't be right.
Yeah.
But I believe Grookey will either become either a grass rock type or a grass steel type.
Yeah.
Score Bunny will probably become a fire electric type, fire steel type. Worst case scenario, firefighting.
We don't want another one, please.
Then Sobble, either water psychic. Hopefully not water fairy.
Yeah, water fairy was terrible.
I mean, he camouflages. He's sad. What if he?
Water normal?
What if he has like one of those one of those evolutions that we weren't expecting, like Decidueye turning into a grass ghost? If he turns into a water ghost.
Yeah, I could see that. To be honest, water ghost that has never been combined before. Or Jellicent. Yeah, that works though. Jellicent was pretty like bulky.
In Gen 5.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
It sucks ass. But will we be getting a Mega Evolutions? Do you think that is dead?
That's dead.
Do you think think it's dead?
Pretty sure they scrapped it.
Because
if they scrapped that, I hope they also scrap Z moves.
They might bring something new. I hope they might bring something new.
Something better than Z moves. Something that is not unbalanced.
Maybe fourth evolution. Maybe we might get fourth evolutions, or we might get different, evolutions for each and every single one, like 2 tiers,
form?
like 2 like final like third evolutions, like let's say like one of them's like a female, it goes off to this one, and then that one goes into like the male tier, or like the male, evolution.
We really don't have a lot of those types of Pokemon.
We don't. And that would have been pretty cool if like they either did that, or they probably gave them a fourth evolution, or they gave every Gen 8 Pokemon that's new a fourth evolution. Because a lot of the Pokemon that we have now, like, they stop at like the third evolution and they're still ass, like,
I just thought of something.
Stats wise.
Something that might be far fetched. Sobble? What if he turns out to be like water electric?
Ooh.
Because he has the cheek pouches.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I just feel like maybe
he's also in a meditating pose. Look at him.
I know.
So that's what gave me the idea that it might be a psychic type too.
Because I know they showed us, like what they hinted at in the trailer, I believe was like very, like what is it, subliminal? They showed, like I said, Score Bunny running up a metal wheel. They showed Grookey using a wooden stick slapping a rock, making music, right? A rock, grass rock, fire steel. And then him meditating. I don't know.
It might be all there.
One, he was invisible.
Yeah.
One, he went into the grass and started meditating, or did some little motion with his hands that looked like he was meditating. So maybe water psychic, or maybe he's trying to conduct something. Water electric.
Yeah.
But those are my thoughts.
Those are my thoughts too. These. Not real, but definitely gave us a perspective of how they may look like. And I really don't think, Grookey might look like all that skinny type. He might be a little, bulkier, because he is a monkey.
Yeah, and because I see him looking more like a gorilla when he starts.
The Gorilla Knights from, what is it? Oh my god. That's in my head. It's the one from I think X-Men or something.
That's what I pictured.
Oh, from yeah. That's exactly what I look like. What like was in my brain, but like with a medieval helmet.
Mm.
Probably put like the picture up on the screen. But yeah. Anyways, these. The only ones I think are pretty plausible are his second evolution.
Yeah, the second evolution.
His second evolution. Third evolution, fuck all. This, completely scrap it because I don't want a fighting type. It's looking like it's a fighting type. He's punching in his second one. Or doing like a lariat. And we already know he's going to have a sword.
Yeah.
He might be a fencer, but that's a different era. This isn't medieval.
Or maybe a drummer's boy.
You never know.
Because he was playing music on a rock.
Yeah. And drummers used to roll around with the knights as well, probably.
They're usually the ones that die first too.
Yeah. So he might be like frail as fuck. We never know. But those are my thoughts. I wanted to go over those scans real quick because I had a lot of things in mind, and we haven't even analyzed scans since what? Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire.
Yeah, Auras.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Right.
We don't have a release date, so this is probably like day negative.
Day negative? That
Day-
makes the game whatever.
Day negative 10 or something. 'Cause we don't
Negative
even-
10? The game came out 10 days ago?
Yep.
What?
Yep. It already came out. It's 2020, guys.
Alright.
They're doing a December release, right?
November? Later in the year.
Probably November.
What was the...
October.
They always released in like November, November.
Yeah.
So, I remember when Auras released. I was so hyped for that.
We
But anyways, yeah. Next time on the Gamer Trials, guys.
The scans have come out.